I've lived in San Mateo County for 30 years now, and my first exposure to this watershed lands was just a few years ago when my son went on a Cub Scout tour back in this area. And it is spectacular. I urge all of you to get out there if you haven't. It is just an incredible resource, and one that I strongly believe that the public should have extra access to.
We're an environmental organization. John Muir was one of our founders. And the whole concept of opening up wild places for recreation sort of cuts across our grain.
The same is true with our public lands. When people are actually able to experience the absolute majesty of lands like this watershed, it only builds support for good stewardship and for working not just here but around the world to preserve our open space, our forests, our watersheds, and allowing people to experience that beauty only has positive benefits. Of course, it has to be done in an environmentally sensitive way.
We want to be able to create access, and we want to see if we can expedite access as much as possible, but we also want to be responsible about how we can take care of the water and the watershed area, the flora and fauna that are there, and the sensitive habitats that are there as well. And I think urgency is going to be really important, especially when it comes to the east-west connections, not just from the Ridge Trail down to the ocean, Pacifica, but east-west connections that could cross the watershed area as well, that could actually create the kind of loops that would not mean that you have to go from one end to the other completely, but you can have shorter trails to hike or bike.
There is a real shortage of open space in the northern part of San Mateo County. When you go south of 92, you have the Mid-Peninsula open space lands, a lot of county parks. When you get to the North County, there aren't as many opportunities. And this is an area that is really one of the most densest populated in our county. And also has a lot more folks who have socioeconomic challenges who are looking for opportunities to get outside. So the idea of expanding access is one that I just think makes tremendous sense.